Alright, hey everyone, welcome back to another Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. I found a bear.
No!
Anyway, I was left right here. This part of that. So that's a bit annoying. So now, we gotta go over every single information we have. We have all these truth bullets. We have Monica File 1, the victim body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near. Help on the material. Go back. I think we got all that. Got Fuki's testimony, party dishes. We have Chiaki's, there's Kazuichi's. Okay, here it is. Murder threat. Okay. Apparently we had murder threats and all that other stuff. And how are you doing with that? Don't worry. You will grow soon. Anyway. Yeah, I was left like right after there, so I honestly don't know what to do at this point. Talk about being left to the wolves, but yeah. Here we are. Yeah. I'm not gonna even try. What the hell was that? My voice just now. The bathroom? Oh, Nakamura! You have toilet paper stuck here, but...
Huh?
I feel so lighthearted right now. Oh, Nakamura! I've been reborn. I have no intention. What? Losing to who?
Oh!
I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? Oh, before I forget, I've been enjoying this series so far. Be sure to hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button to support the channel and support the content. Hit the notification button to be notified immediately when a new video comes out, and tell me what you think so far in the comment section below. So sorry for the interruption, but let's get back to the game, shall we? Come on, but where are you?
Sure!
What about it? What? I don't know who was behind, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open.
Sheesh!
However, if you think I'd be angry by something like that, you all underestimated my nerve patience. Do all and achieve all with one pressing mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. Okay, that sounds interesting. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Well, just not to go into it. Anyway, so you've been saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuga's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Nekomaru's account was bad. True bullet. So someone used the bathroom for that long, huh? Alright. That's suspicious as heck. We got Chiaki, we got Mahiru, and we got Mikan. Alright, nurse, tell me your autopsy, please. Autopsy? Autopsy? Shoot, I forgot the word was pronounced. If you like, I can tell you a little what I wanted to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy. Okay, there we go. On Byakuga's body.
Well,
And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuga's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. I don't think the knife that's there can actually do that, to be honest. I mean, you would have to get extremely close to him and just, like, jab him. But to do that, you would have to get tons of blood around you, so... And considering that the place under the table, well, has a lot of blood on it, that means the culprit needs to have blood. Weird. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to 5 millimeters. That and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still, around 5 millimeters. Damn, huh? That could be, that's as thin as an ice pick. Or a ball. Okay, so let me get this straight. The murder weapon is extremely thin as an ice pick? But no matter what, nothing here that was around was anywhere around that size. Let's see. Hold on. True bullet. Knife under the table, gas on the floor. Yeah, I don't. Security. Okay, terror, set. Got it. Terror. Akane and Peko were the only ones who ate them. Okay, fire door, equipment list. Has to be something inside the building. The knife was found at the crime scene, but not included on the kitchen equipment list. All the dangerous equipment that were potentially... Wait, apparently there was an iron plate for barbecue and a... okay. Never mind, I thought I had something. feel like there's something important. It's been a week. I don't remember
Hey!
this stuff. Hey, you there. Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sort of. You don't sound too sure.
Hey.
Oh, just take a look at this. Okay. Well, would you look at that? Okay, that's where the murder happened. Nekomaru looks constipated. The Buki is a Buki. Chilling, hanging, all that kind of good stuff. She just is very mellow in this case, is she? Yoko looks to be drinking something red. I think it's a juice. We're drinking something orange. I guess we're drinking here orange juice or some kind of orange drink. And Nagato is right there by the AC and by the lamp. That's questionable. Yakuga was over there, trying to pinpoint where everyone was standing, and I did with this diagram was the result. Okay. That's... okay, so the obvious is stay clear. Yakuga had night vision goggles. Use that to navigate to the table. Echo was there. Jockey was outside. Camera AC. Teru was in the kitchen. I say that Nagato would have done it, but he doesn't have blood. And he couldn't see in the dark and run out and just put the thing in the storage room, because it would have taken too long. Plus, the weapon was a 5mm weapon. All there was around was a knife. So I don't see how Nagato did it. We obviously didn't do it, because we're the protagonists. And the protagonist never dies at the beginning. Yoko... I mean, I can see it. There's just one thing. She will have gotten blood all over herself as well. Tomorrow... he looks too constipated to even stand there. Easily choke someone to death. Buki, no. Can't be Akane, Mikan, Kazuichi, or Mahiru. Not even Sonya. Gundam, because the main problem with trying to commit this murder is trying to kill in the dark. And Chiaki couldn't do it because unless she has night vision goggles herself, which couldn't really be an indefinite thing because, well, baby gangster just just forget it. I was trying to make a joke, it just came out in poor taste. Very, very poor taste. But, yeah. Fuyuhiko kind of done it because Chiaki saw him, he saw her. Let's see. Nagato, as I said before, could have done it because he's by the table. The question is... Peko or Teru. I mean... It's the dark. I mean, there is alternative ways to do it. If you have a light source, I think you can navigate around. But still, that leaves too much of a mess, and then you got the storage room and all that. I made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Side by side, but yeah, no one's standing as far distance from the table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh. What's this line extended from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. Power cord for the desk lamp. If that cord is extended from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey!
So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I'm feeling that it's here a potential clue for just a waste of labor. No, it doesn't waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is in somewhere. An extremely important clue. Frick!
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Dang it. Not right now. Okay. If there's one place that's suspicious, it's the storage room.
Now then,
Because
I
I
shall
saw
tell
something
you
in there.
all the meeting place.
Don't remember what it was, though. Now then, I shall teach you
At
all...
the central island of
Yeah.
Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island. Well, let's see this so-called rock. Oh, hold on. My pet's done. You're a snake. Why are you a snake? Nothing with that. But thank you. I don't see it. There's the third one, which is a snake. Actually, you know what? I'm going to the map. This is honestly just a drag. Oh, you just gotta be kidding me. I was really right next to it. That's just freaking annoying. Okay, here we are. Monokuma Rock.
Are you kidding me?
Hey! What the heck is this? Is that mountain? When did that get here? never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shape like Monokuma?
No way.
That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean Yakuga said before, right?
You are right.
Yakuga still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. Yakuga. What happened to Gundam and Pico? Now that you mention it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
Ah, I know. They probably ran away.
No way!
Ah, hell nah. There's no way I let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
Go.
Hey! Come
Hey,
on
now.
now!
If you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey!
Hey, what are you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that bastard got killed. The fucking cares about that anyway.
You.
You say something so irresponsible.
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
Fine, that's enough. You too, Fleetly, go. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam.
What happened, sinner?
Right here.
Now then,
We're
let
gonna
us
this
begin!
well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey.
Seems damn right.
Well now.
He has his earring. Get his earring. Alright. Now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Wait!
Please wait a second.
What's this?
My mon ami. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you.
What?
Do you actually want to join
You
in?
masochistic mascot!
Do you really want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger basket than like that.
Special bleeding
Oh
service!
well, I'm a big brother who adopts his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
Oh, go on ahead and wait for you guys. So hurry over.
Huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors, vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance. Was it? Secret entrance? What the frick? What the? Something's shaking? This is dangerous. Everyone please get down. Something came out?
No way.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Maga Z is trembling with fear. That's so totally
Hey!
Forgive me. Seriously, just forgive me already. Don't we just stop here? No, this is real. Not even remotely.
No way!
There's no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid!
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then just man up for God's sake. You've come this far. No choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. That's everyone's decision. I'll follow you guys.
Yep.
Because we're a video game, it have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely at the escalator carried me. Then, when each of us entered Monochrome Rock, This is an elevator? I see, this entire rock is an elevator. Once again, I think Monokuma's doing this, please.
However,
if he'd gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. Right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound in my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were, listening to unpleasant reports as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator door slowly opened.
Welcome!
Okay, welcome! Ta-da! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fate.
You?
I was thinking walking us in a sheep-looking place like this.
Don't fuck with me!
You fucking crazy, don't mess with me, asshole. You can complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. It looks like everyone knows, even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as we move forward, we walk towards the seats. On the side, from this point on, we need to find out who killed the other. Grudge, like the Togami. He was over the train with Purity to see it. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we had game, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us secure. Look how him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us? I kind of like these images. They're pretty cool. Believe it. There's no way to believe it. It's really true. We need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive this unless we sacrifice the killer. So, it's like the trial, lonely with hope and despair, has begun. Yes, I would like to save it. Thank you. Okay. Opening e-handbook. I don't know what else to do here, but we got truth bullets. Monokuma File 1. The knife. The blood stain under the table. Gaps in the floor. AC timer. Night vision goggles. And there is a... wait. I need to think of something. The ruling case that someone had the night vision goggles in. The police account. Where she heard stuff in the... okay. Irons in storage room. Storage room tablecloth. Terra's account. Party dishes. Fire room. Equipment list. Wait, hold on. Iron plates. Iron skewers. I believe that missing skewer was the murder weapon. Chucky's account. Power Thread. Kasuichi's account. Maru. Alright. Skills. Everything we got. I got nothing else. Okay, I think doing an average would be okay.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Why is Monami hanging
During
like
the
that?
class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it?
I was not even close to copying his voice.
By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
I don't know. Consider what you pulled in the first
I'm the type who hates favoritism and
murder game.
prejudice.
I have to
Well,
say that's complete
not as
bull.
much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to...
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
No. That won't work.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
I mean, he goes not completely wrong, but you could be sensitive about what he said.
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Bianca's body was discovered under the table during the hall. We need to start with that. Ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. We can't do that. No. What about if this was time? We have to do this. No matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. That's, very helpful, thank you. Now we gotta deal with this. Sorry, please excuse my ear-haunting rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. Okay. During these discussions, we'll... Oh, that's what the abilities mean. Okay. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other, without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to move the right side, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullet to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well, good luck and have fun. Alright, let's do this! Okay, we got a knife.
Why was Byakuya's body?
Okay, hold on. Why isn't that working? Fire truth bullet. Oh, the mouse wheel!
In a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
No.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
No!
No, that's wrong.
Okay, that's simple.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Okay, that's easy. This is easy. Okay.
Why?
Very simple. Okay. I get it now.
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
If you have the mouth to actually backtalk and insult someone, then use it to help solve the case.
I respond better to praise, you know.
That's...
But
Clever.
if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Okay.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
No, that's stupid. That wouldn't work.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table... If it's connected to... Okay. Night vision goggles? Okay, this just became hard. It would probably either be night vision goggles or the knife. Let me see what else we have. This be it?
Crap!
The knife?
I can prove it with this.
Oh, there we go.
It probably
Oh,
has
so I heal
something
if
to
I get it
do with
right.
the knife
Okay,
we
that's
found
good,
under
that's
the
good.
table.
I ran out of deal with limited health.
Knife? Oh! You mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
No, it doesn't seem like it. Because Mikon's autopsy. That means...
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
Yeah, that seems about
I
right.
was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
I mean, it was glow in the dark, so it's kind of possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. From this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there are, there will be only one lie or contradiction. In the debate at time, this means there will be a false weak point. If you shoot a false weak point with a true bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. If your gauge reaches 0, you fail, so please be extra careful. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which these spots are actually lies or mistakes. So if you concentrate by holding down the space key, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like the statement is moving too fast for your aim. However, this does consume the focus gauge, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Doesn't sound fun, I mean, this sounds worrying. Knife, bloodstain, AC timer. I think it would be night vision goggles.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
Yeah?
That sounds correct.
Uh-huh.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black!
Okay, maybe I'm right.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food!
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Fire!
No, that's wrong!
I am rocking this.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
What? Why are you challenging me?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
What? How?
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
How was he able to get to the other side of the room? Seriously. He wasn't dragged. He wasn't, like, freaking pulled. And no one could lift him because there would be blood splatters everywhere. Now, he must have used the goggles and then got under the table to take the knife, but then was killed when he kept grabbing that one knife. Yes, I was surprised by her sudden argument. This is between me and you. I highly doubt you're surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you will have to counter the other person's claim, throwing out their weak spots and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with WASDP, based on their shape and remark. I don't get it. Is that... certain length of time, the other party argument. That means the conversation... What? What does that mean? That happens, they will end up... What? What? Why is it true? Okay, we gotta prove that the thing is the case. Cerulean case, iron storage room. Irons in state, cerulean case, knife. Cerulean case, iron storage, knife. Cerulean case, knives. Oh, what could it be? What can prove it? What can prove it? Irons in storage room. No. Cerulean case!
You just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
Dance.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in the in reality. So those goggles were planted. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh. I found a hole in your argument.
Because if they used, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh, darn you!
Because then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
We cut through.
Allow me to cut through those words! No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Are you freaking kidding me? That's an actual saying. I just made that as a taunt. Actually, one of my siblings showed me like this meme.
Definitely? But why?
Yeah, whatever.
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, he found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
I guess.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
I
you
said
can.
assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus,
Okay.
Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case,
Okay.
since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
Yeah, seems about right.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would
be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
I wouldn't be surprised. The knife was brought in the tool in case someone the night vision goggles too. That's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall. Duct tape.
I see!
Yeah, it was attached to duct tape,
There
right?
was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
There's only one person that could do that. That would be Nagito. I don't think he's a killer.
Oh,
Where is he?
so that's why we found duct tape there.
Couldn't be placed there unless someone put it there. Now that won't be the case, because there's a bloody cloth.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
That is true.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
No.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That would be... this one, the murder threat.
I can prove it with this! Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
It's weird how they wrote it, to be honest. It looks like they were being very careful about how they wrote something down.
Hey, the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
But those are still lies.
Those are still lies!
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
Yeah, I think he should have, but would it have changed anything? Or would we all panic?
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. A strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
That's what we're trying to figure out, Akane. Keep up already!
Well, obviously, the killer.
Maybe? The killer. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Bianca?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Bianca. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Okay.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Oh, shut up, you simp! Seriously, shut up!
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
Seriously. Kazuichi, shut up. We don't need your tone of voice that acts a little seductive. We don't need a simp right now. We need a professional.
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Oh, the killer definitely used a mark. Because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands. Oh, not the tablecloth. Everything after. Tray dishes! No, that's everywhere. Let's see how that works. So that means...
I see!
the glowing paint.
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
Yes, but I don't know.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
I can see that working, but no one can really reach that. Probably have to be Nekomaru's head.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
No, that can't be it. As much as I would like to say so, it wouldn't make sense. Peko was in another room, and she would have to navigate through the dark just to find Byakuya.
Not the killer.
And you have to lift the tablecloth just to see the glow in the dark paint. And even then you have to be close enough to see it.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
Now you're being unreasonable, man. There's no way that would be the case. Tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout? Is that really what happened? This debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots you've seen up to now argued spots, blue-colored spots will be called grease spots. When shooting at grease spots, with true bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing with that person's testimony, containing lies or mistakes, please fire true bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When you shoot bullets and merge with their weakness, it will become a logic-sounding agreement. Isn't that fine? Okay. So... your argument? Terry's account. Chiaki, Chiaki, Nekomaru. Pick Nekomaru.
Since Peko was in the office,
Wait, no, that wouldn't make
she
sense.
could have caused the blackout at any time.
No, I don't think
That's
so.
impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Okay.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
No. Can't be Chiaki. Terry's would make sense. What do I have here? Okay, so that works like that. So we have Nekomaru, Chiaki, and Teru. What's Teru? No, that wouldn't make sense. This one just says Fuyuhiko. We're clear Fuyuhiko, but we're clear. What about Teru? His account was... No, that wouldn't make sense. A quick read and I understood. What the... Has to be Nekomaru.
Since Peko was in the office,
Is there a way to speed this
she
up?
could have caused the blackout at any time.
No.
It's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Could that be it?
I agree with that.
It's the only one that makes sense.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
Don't be an asshole. Sorry about the language. What the heck, Kazuichi?
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
I've been trying to do something times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
Yeah.
I
okay.
see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be true.
Are you embarrassed by it? There's something to be embarrassed about. Everyone needs to use the bathroom here.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
To agree with her, that was a bit insensitive, but if you just said you have to use the bathroom, or it's fine, just don't go into detail about it. Just say you were using the bathroom.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
Dude! No! No, poor Peko. Oh, Peko, I'm sorry. Peko, I'm sorry.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Dude, no, don't do that to poor Peko. She doesn't deserve that.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
He might. Kazuichi, no.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong.
Dude!
I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Shut up!
I said it's fine.
I'm so sorry,
But still,
Peko.
you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach.
Pain?
Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Teru, I will punch you!
Seriously, stop it.
Thank you.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I can see your saltiness.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Now that you mentioned it, that could be the case.
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is, what if that ghost's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it? Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Okay. Let's see here. Knife, AC timer, embarrassing pose. Party dish. Yeah, that has to be it.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it,
Or
you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
let's see.
Did you eat anything weird?
No, I don't see how that works. No. Irrelevant. No. Spooky's account. Nah, it wouldn't work. Don't see how that works. No. It has to be party dishes.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Okay. Central key.
Now that you mention it,
You brought food to the office just a little bit from the...
There might have been some laxatives.
Taro cooked the food. How
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Oh, shoot!
Did you eat anything?
I don't remember eating it. Now that you brought food to the office just a little bit from the...
There might have been some laxatives.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
No, that won't make sense.
Crap.
Did you eat anything weird?
It has to be laxative.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
That makes sense. Night vision goggles, swimming keys, spooky, tablecloth, iron. No. It has to be that.
Now that you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining...
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Nope.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Laxatives would ruin
The taste.
Did you eat anything?
I don't remember eating anything. Now that you brought food to the office...
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that.
It has to be party dishes.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
F1, central key. Right mouse button. What's a silencer?
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Can't be.
Did you eat anything weird?
It has to be party dishes.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Oh.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
How would this work? There's nothing... Move, aim, mouse... What's a silencer?
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it...
You brought food to the office. Just a little bit from the
There might have been some laxatives.
Taro cooked the food. I wouldn't do anything.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Did you eat anything weird?
Could be deep.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Well, that would make sense. Night vision goggles,
Now
mirrors
that
and
you
bows,
mention
party
it.
dishes. The knife would make sense.
You brought
It's either
food to the
AC
office, right?
timer or night vision goggles.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
No, I only have one chance. I have one chance to actually figure this out. I have to take this seriously as heck. Now, how do I prove this? How do I prove that her stomach... How do I prove her stomach ache was a coincidence? Okay, I should use this time to check out or not. So, let's see. This has to be correct. Can I get this right on this try? Okay, we got the knife. Would make sense. No? AC timer. Okay. The only two times it happened was during, Fuyuhiko or Teru. Can't be anything else. Come on, be It's not the AC timer. Embarrassing pose? No, that wouldn't make sense. How could embarrassing pose work? The rooming case? No, that doesn't make sense. No. Can't be right. Ibuki's account, no. Iron, no. Party dish. What was this? Terror poured his heart and soul into cooking various party dishes. However, Akane and Peko were the only ones who ate it. No matter what, I have to say it's the party dishes. Because nothing else works here.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating it.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
No! Yes.
We will never give up!
Come on. Has to be the party dish.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating it. Now that you meant you brought food to the office.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some Don't you think?
Come on.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that!
How? It has to be party dish.
Laxatives would ruin the taste!
It gotta be it. It's party
Did
dishes.
you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How
Oh, you
suspicious!
gotta
I
be
wouldn't do anything.
kidding
Laxatives
me.
would ruin the taste.
Did you eat anything?
I don't remember eating anything.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
Come on.
I wouldn't do anything.
It
Laxatives
has
would
to
ruin the
be it.
taste.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating it. Now that you meant you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Yes.
No, that's wrong!
Why did that take forever? Wait, did I actually have to hit the word?
It's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Peko wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Sorry, I need a quick drink of water.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
I said that the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
I think he's wrong.
Fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering!
Let's just dismiss Peko's stomachache as a coincidence.
Yeah.
We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
Okay. Let's just keep going. So where are we using?
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Wait, hold on.
Or maybe they caused a power surge? I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
No, that would make sense.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
I think it has something to do with the irons. Wouldn't make sense if it was...
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
No. Hold on.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Let's see. What was it again? It was Nekomaru. It would make sense. Teru, no. Chiaki, no, that involves Fuyuhiko. We're talking about how the power was taken out, right?
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Table cloth doesn't have anything to do with it. It has to be
Maybe they used a remote control?
No, it makes sense.
Probably messed with the breaker.
I don't see how that can
It does
work.
not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Oh!
I agree with that.
You really do have to hit the word? That's crazy!
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
What? Are you challenging me? Why are you challenging me? It's...
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
Yeah.
That's inexcusable!
How is that inexcusable? That's the truth. Did you not want the truth? What the heck's wrong with you? We gotta think this through. Come on, come on. Iron. Guess?
If the irons in the storage room caused then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage? Then that means everyone who, when the blackout occurred, can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the store and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Oh!
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining room. If the irons, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused the blackout.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Oh my gosh, this is actually getting harder. I take back what I said. This is harder than it looks.
One reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
The air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hams died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see! I understand! Indubitably!
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
Yeah, that seems
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is this true? Answer now.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
I don't know. I don't believe you.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office.
Quiet.
Even so,
I'll be quiet.
I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's all right. You don't have to worry.
You have a clue? Great. What's your clue,
Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
I guess? Okay, music's ominous.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
I got a chill in my spine.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Okay, that chill became worse.
Nagito? What happened to you? Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
Nagito? What are you hinting at?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
That's actually kind of true. We answer some questions, but we don't know who caused it.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth.
Yeah, he's right. All we do know is that the person who caused the blackout did all these things in advance and all that.
Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
Nagito?
You're changing your story again? Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Huh? That makes no sense. That means we have to die. You're basically saying we should pick a guess, and whoever guesses right gets the killer? What happens if everyone believes one person's suspicious? And we have majority votes. We could all die.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I see. So you didn't want to pick fingers at your friends. I get it. But you kinda have to do this. You either save a lot of your friends, or you kill all your friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! I want to go home and eat candy!
I don't like this situation either. We have to find out who the killer is. If we don't, none of us will get what we want. We're all just gonna die.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Hajime, we have to combine our strength. We have to find the killer. Everyone's in doubt. No one wants to do this anymore. But we need to find the answer. If we don't, everyone's gonna die.
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
Okay, right there, What's going on, Nagito? The other parts would make sense. This part right
There
here...
are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
No. There is one clue. There has to be a single clue.
I think...
If you have a clue, just say it. Don't say I think.
Did you say something?
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
Yeah, I can guess. Security. Spy search. The knife has to be there before. And the only people that could be there at that time were Teru Nagito. Teru and Nagito. Can't see in the dark.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, What's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Can't. Well, you have to be...
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
How would they find the table? She asking how the killer got close to the table? If they had to obtain a knife by relying on a glowing paint, I wanted to do that. They need to get close to the table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Just like I thought, this diagram is a clue. Can't be Pekka since she went to the bathroom. Can't be Chiaki because she was talking to Fumihiko. Can't be Akane, Mikan, Kazuichi, Sonia, Mahiru, Gundam, Fuki, or Nekomaru. And here's the thing. He's the only three people there. Hajime, Yoko, and Nagito. It certainly shows in this diagram. The only one who able to do it is Hajime admitted it's not even moving. Yoko and Nagito. How would you... First we need to discuss how killing the people to move to that table in the dark. How can we do something to help them move in the dark? Okay. Could be not night vision goggles. No. Wait.
Here!
The power cord.
Killer must have used the
Nagito.
desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
It's you. Wait, you're planning to kill someone and you believe in this? You are a contradicting guy.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they actually used the desk lamp. But that's like the killer actually used the
I can
power
prove
cord.
it with this! They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Proceed here. Who could have done it? Select someone.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Why? And I thought we were cool, man. Kill someone. Wait, now that would make sense. You had blood on me.
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Chiaki, can't be Pekka, she's in the bathroom, can't be Akane, Mikan, Kazuichi, Sonia, Mahiru, Gundam, Ibuki, make more noise and move around and move me. Before you notice. Yoko, maybe. That was the only one that could do it. But
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Oh, when he was cleaning, yeah?
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife. That's... You factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning. You're the only one who could have done it. Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. It's a bit trouble preparing this. Just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Sounds right, but I don't think so. So why do you think attacked her? How can you do it without getting blood on him? And if he stabbed Bianca, you would have to be underneath him. So how did he get underneath him and make blood come out to the point that it dripped on his body? Well, it didn't drip on his body. I mean, it might be the ultimate lucky stupid, but I highly doubt it would be that lucky.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Nagito?
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death!
What the frick?
How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out.
You're hiding something.
With a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous!
I don't think it's for lies lately.
Me could have lied to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
What?
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
That's a horrible childhood. What the heck?
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Wait, what? Okay, we will get to you later.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
It really isn't. This guy... Is he the real
Hey,
Nagito?
Nagito! If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think, somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Yeah, that would be the case. Then, how about the old looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, look at me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see there and full of cobwebs. And I was busy cleaning the dining hall. I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stay in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't we guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
That could be true.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
One thing.
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
You didn't?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
The ultimate lucky student.
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Holy cow. Huh? I live with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair fades. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
That seems like... Wait, did you not care who died?
That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
It honestly doesn't.
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this site.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
She would say something that would make sense.
How should I put this? Is Naruto really the killer?
It's not out. Well...
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
Yeah, I guess.
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Okay, shut up.
I'm sorry. For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
What? From this point on, lines of white notes will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your true colors will disappear if they touch the... Oh, no. Is that what the right one means? Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Okay. Let's do this. I think if we're going by Nikon, it's her autopsy report.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it! He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid!
Never mind.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
How do I...
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously not... He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it! He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid!
No, that's wrong!
Yes!
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
Uh-huh.
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry plate on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you calm down.
Not a whorehouse!
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
I'm sorry! Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Oh, so I'm not the only one that thought that. Okay, cool.
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
Oh no, you're being vague.
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Oh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision!
Does he really?
Don't get distracted! Our lives are at stake, you know?
But I was kind of curious about that one.
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your
See
sight.
in the dark. See in the dark. Portable stove with match. Aha.
Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
I think I know who it is.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. That can't be it. There should be some way to find out in the dark. Ibuki!
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For reals?
Ibuki, please don't be surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
You weren't there when the lights were on.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Okay, whatever you say, Shorty, Miss Shorty.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth! However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh.
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. I mean, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the same time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Took an hit like that. Actually, think about it. It sounds like exactly
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
Yes, that's what he's saying.
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know. You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
Not necessarily. We're a bit ahead of square one, but I have to make a compelling case. You know all the events that happened, what caused them. The only thing is, how Byakuya got murdered. And I think I have the person who did it.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nugget really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nut killing before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him. At the same time, I didn't know anything about the guy. I didn't know his true character. Simple as that. I was not content with the girl on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Trial suspended?
Well now.
Now that the class trial has reached its climax, but okay, here's a question for you. What's this? Those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the killer right will have their saved data melted away like butter. If you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 million. 10 billion. Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue
Now
on.
then, what are you gonna do?
I have my guess. Press.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either!
You're so evil!
Yes, yes. Alright. with this said and done, I hope you all enjoyed this video. It's been a long one. This trial really got interesting. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button to support the channel, and to support the content provided. Be sure to hit the notification button to be notified immediately when a new video comes out. And tell me who you think is the killer in the comment section below. My guess is Teru. He's the only one within the room that could be able to possibly do it. I don't know how, but everyone else in the room would make no sense. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!